What an exceptional way to start the day. We got to see all the behind goodies, we got to have a nice little chat with Dan, and now we get to see it live in front of us. And I couldn't imagine better players to be doing this, Mike. I mean, apart from Angel maybe with the whole like death mechanic, but regardless, I mean, this is so exciting. Yeah, literally, you just went, Angel needs some help.
Hey, all I'm saying is there's a definite crowd buff.
Oh,
everyone heard it.
That was louder than half the teams. I'm not even kidding. When Mixwell walked out, and it wasn't just Mixwell, I mean Team Spain is stacked, and they got pumped up. The audience, you can hear it, they're behind them. And look, I'm a little biased, I do like that jersey as well there, that looks kind of good. But look, we were saying we'd love to see Mixwell kind of getting hands-on with that agent. We'd love to see Mimi on the other side as well. You know, it's, you know, to see what they can come up with.
I saw Mimi's wearing a sleeve today, so you know
she's
she is locked in for this.
No, you're absolutely right. And I was trying to see if we could sneak a peek and see if they've already done the agent select. You know what I mean? Just catch a little glance. But again, so cool to have some of these creators come out here. I mean, look at Mixwell. He's already pandering to the audience. But he's brought out Wingman. He couldn't even be bothered to get the new agent scribbled out.
I hope that's not a spoiler.
Yeah, please don't play Gecko.
Mario, your
teams know it's very important to win.
Who's going to be the people at home? If you want to get in touch, use the hashtag. I can't remember what it is, but I'm sure you know it by now because you talk to us and we appreciate it. Thoughts, feelings, who's winning this one? And also, Mimi or Mixwell, who's going to be the better Clove here? Mike?
Yeah, where's the Clove diff coming
from?
Yeah,
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, Mike, quick prediction. Mixwell or Mimi. I'm going Mimi to the sleeve. I see the sleeve, I'm on board.
I see the sleeve. I'm a little bit worried now for Mixwell to be honest with you, but I'm still sticking with Team Spain. That crowd buff goes hard today.
It's huge. How about you, Mixwell? Mimi, where are we going?
Yeah, I think I'll root for Mimi individually.
Okay,
I'll root for Mimi. I think I agree with the sleeve.
The sleeve
looking very
is big.
dialed in. Very dialed in, but the comms buff is huge.
Yeah, the comms buff, I don't even want to talk about that because it's such a real thing as well, right? It's like, we've got such a variety of players from different regions, different influences coming in to celebrate this, to show off this new agent, and I cannot wait to see this in action. Unfortunately, if you're paying attention, we've got Prius taking us through. So you know what's up. All right. There's something you sit in action.
Different buys from Mixwell.
This one, Team International up against Team Spain, and we're starting with where we want to be. Mimi, show us what you got here.
Yeah, really interesting different buys from Mixwell versus Mimi here.
That's very true, actually. Just kind of the classic, and then opting for the utility kit a little heavier, and also...
Only one smoke, Mixwell?
I love the judgment.
I love it.
Yeah. Immediately, yeah.
Instantaneous. Mimi has fallen, however. Looking for the follow-up, potentially. They're banking on Mixwell to do some damage now. Show us a little something, Mixwell. Seeing the response from the rest of the side. Hitbox coming through. Oh, lovely little pinch in middle, and the crowd's loving it. They are absolutely pumped up for this. And there's just not much play here. Nice try from Kaide, but Mixwell with the punish. Starting to see a little bit of Clove's work there coming into effect.
It's Jisoo left now. Well, 1v5. Spike's not in the best spot for this, I'll be honest.
No, probably not.
Well, not anymore.
Definitely not now. Flawless round to start with. Not bad. Not bad.
But interesting to see that, and I noticed on the mini-map, obviously, I believe once Mimi fell in market, we have the AoE there. Is that actually for the smokes?
Yeah, that's the range of the post-death smoke from Clove, the Ruse ability.
And there's actually a good example of the decay as well, the middle landing.
Love to see that straight through being shown. Look at him. Any excuse, gets like one kill, he's getting pumped up. Come on, Mimi. Come on. Team Spain are giving it up there. This is meant to be a friendly show match, guys. All right, let's see if we get to see some more of this then, because it looks like we are going to be heading towards that B site. Mimi and Mixwell, hands in the air. And it looks like you're seeing it perfectly displayed here. The counter to it as well, slowing down that approach on main. And look at the combination to this. It's excellent. Mimi, Fugu, both punished. Hard to break through here. Seeing that utility stacking on top of each other here, Mike.
Follow up here. Oh, Mixwell finds one. Another one comes through. Will close out the 3K. He's on his feet already for the second round. I'm not even sure if we did catch another example there of actually the medal landing, maybe an assist here with the Nano Swarm. Might even catch it on the replay. Yes, actually coming through right here, so perfect opportunity actually to talk about the decay. We were talking about this before we came in. Is it damage mitigation? Is it regardless of HP with shields?
Yeah, it doesn't ignore shields. You can think of it just as 90 simple damage. Obviously really strong when comboed into a smoke. That was kind of one of the things I was thinking about when making this kind of projectile that just explodes after a set delay. So that was kind of a perfect example of what I was hoping for. So really pleased there.
Way to go, Mixwell. You'll be invited back.
Would have got some set pieces here.
Yeah,
What's going on
here?
here?
They've been doing strats.
Well, they've been scrimming.
This is meant to be fun, guys. I've never seen Mixwell try this hard on the stage before. Nice kill count too. I'm kidding. Mixwell fans like this is gonna be tough to break here. Yeah, that's the spike noted too. You already see them responding in kind. Yeah, this is a shutdown. Team Spain, relax.
They've got the setups.
They absolutely do.
And
they've already got such a nice idea of how to combo this utility, lock down areas of the map, make it incredibly difficult. Maybe there's a chance here for a little bit of fun though. Good attempt. Not going to get the third. Mixwell trying his heart out. Giving the fans something to cheer for. But yeah, as said, I think there's a lot of room here to see these kind of players starting to consider the creativity with what you can achieve with this agent.
Yeah, so I guess outside of that, what are the best sort of combos? What should we be looking out for here? I know obviously on the previous round with the Nano Swarm, there's no shields involved there, so the decay did go down to 10 HP, but what are some of the synergies to look out for?
Yeah, really good with basically any damaging utility, so really good with the KO Molly in this game. Really good at also like punishing Sovas that are in drone if they're stationary in a common spot. If you have lineups for that, you can coordinate with the teammate, get some free plucks.
Yeah. Wow.
I guess as well the AoE, does it go through walls or?
No.
You couldn't, for example, crunch through from A main onto the orb.
No, it doesn't go through walls. You can think of it very similar to like a Raze explosion. It uses kind of that same back-end technology.
Okay, thanks so. Another opportunity. And he's actually going to lean into this one a little. Could have isolated, and look at the damage. Look at what he's been able to achieve here. Cutting off a couple of players from the others. Using this utility incredibly well, but now has a fair fight. Didn't manage to lock down the opportunity while he had that little bit of timing, so a good chance here potentially for the international side. But again, their weaponry, not ideal. Mimi.
Fugu's fighting back.
Yeah, Fugu is putting up numbers. 2v3. Black and hitbox. The angle. Oh, the timing! No! Just turns away. Fugu is popping off, though. Kaide and Fugu. Are you going to be able to find Black in time? Oh, you absolutely will. He just drifted through that smoke. And I'm still sitting going, but wait, Omen didn't smoke that. Where's that smoke just come from? Like, my brain's catching up. These smokes can be coming in once they've died.
Yep.
Oh, it's mind-blowing. It's just completely
another situation here, yeah, but I believe obviously where Mixwell falls, there's an opportunity for basically to still apply smokes to both sides there. What's the range like?
So it's a little bit smaller when you're dead, I believe by like 10 meters. So it starts at Brimstone's range and then scales down just a little bit. I just wanted to give myself a balancing lever for, future Dan if I ever had to adjust it.
Future Dan. Yeah. We do have the ult coming out for Mixwell as well here. It's now online, so the opportunity to kind of show off a little...
To run it down.
Well, I'm hoping.
With an operator, maybe. Jisoo's in the back lines here, though.
Okay. Locking off short, which is nice. Should be able to get that spike through. Looking to see if there's anything to disrupt this. I can't quite connect with that Judge already. The Fireman gonna find Kaide. Looking at Mixwell getting closer now. See the consideration of the utility, but Mimi is there. 4v3, a tricky scenario. And already Black gonna try and close that gap and makes a meal of it. Good trade out for Leviathan though. 3v2, Mixwell now looking for a little bit more. Leviathan having a round here. Mimi up against Mixwell, who's got this one on wraps. Mimi's got a good opportunity, but Mixwell beats it to it. And my, we are getting a little bit of a one-sided affair so far, but I mean, maybe those comms coming into effect, huh?
I mean, I was hoping to see it there, a situation where Mixwell's entering on that retake and really burning up, I guess, well, maximum effectiveness of that ultimate.
Yeah, one of the things we talked about in Dev was the pocket value of this ult, just giving you confidence to take fights. Because we'd run into these situations where people don't use their ult a lot, and we're like, is this a problem? And I'm like, I don't think I need to fix you having a good game of Valorant,
Sure.
So
Yeah, that's That's a good way of looking at it, actually.
I mean, yeah, there's a window there where you can run in, potentially fall first, but then still obviously have the smokes to apply after death. What's the timing like in terms of popping the ultimate and dropping smokes immediately after death? Because it's a short window to reactivate, right?
Yeah, so we simplified the paradigm so that you have to choose if you're going to ult or not before you drop smokes. We just found that in development, it quickly became like this crazy frenzied APM check if you had to do both. We didn't really want that. We wanted it to be, you know, a simple kind of set of decisions.
Yeah, clear cut. I like that. But we do have a couple of ults out to play. We didn't quite see that invested yet on Clove on either side. So that's still in a possibility here. But knives out for Fugu. I'd already seen what Fugu could do with just the... Sheriff was rather impressive, but still. Mixwell, this is what we waited to see. Ults in play. Back on his feet. What can he do? But it's blocked in the back lines. Kaide with a critical trade. But this is now dangerous. Can he do anything with this? Oh, he's running low on opportunities here. And there it is, runs out of time. Bye-bye, Mixwell.
Yeah, he did decide to die in the middle of the map. So his smoke range, he will be able to cut off the cat rotate if they decide to go into that.
So this circle that appears on the minimap, is that Mixwell slipping into the smokes UI? Right.
Yeah, that's him activating the smoke UI.
It's method to the madness here. That turret's a real problem. And the flash as well. Hitbox going to swing through. For the last two, Mimi and Kaide. A potential dream team here. Ult ready for Mimi and Kaide. Still got the turret as well, so got a lot to be able to try and make this a difficult retake here. What can Mimi do with this, though?
Can play aggressive, though.
This is the opportunity.
Available.
Yeah, she has to decide here if she wants to play time with the Clove ultimate or if she wants to get aggressive and try to make a difference really.
They're so close by. She wants the pick first, which she's going to get. Opportunity now. Lockdown going to come into effect as well. Mimi's fallen. There it is. Oh, going to come in, but already there's that readjust we were looking for. Evading any of the damage. The Leviathan on the re-punish though, but it's just Kaide now. A 1v2, so difficult. And just going to get caught here. Oh, the turret!
The turret!
The turret! And they're both detained! What is going on? At the time, Kaide's got a chance on this now. Kaide could clutch the hell up here. Oh, Kaide, let's go! What a round! That was so good!
But one of the situations we're talking about, right? Mimi can go and challenge this lockdown. The ultimate obviously enables Mimi to do so. I mean, just so happens that the counter lockdown, I think Mimi re-challenging here to try and push through. But Leviathan hitting shots time and time again here. Crazy exchange back and forth as well. But Kaide with the clutch.
Let's go. No, it's just, I do like the option that it is that player's choice, right? You're in a 2v3 scenario. I've now got my ult. Do I try and run this? Do I get aggressive? Do I posture up a little bit because I have that? And speaking of aggression, Mike, they're getting right back to this.
Yep, that's them fighting for that staging space like I talked about. People generally respect the decay a decent amount. It's a little scary.
Definitely, yeah.
It's terrifying, the speed. On that video we were watching as well, especially, there's a lot of elements. There's like, you're not used to it yet either.
So what are the timings there, the decay to take effect? How long does it last as well?
So the total duration of the buff is 5 seconds, but they're only maximally decayed for 2.5. Again, this is some kind of nerdy, back-end math, just so I can tune it down the line if I ever need to buff or nerf it, maybe.
Heard about your buffing and nerfing.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
Good track record.
Hey,
Hey, look, it's worked well so far, all right? Let's see what we get now going forward here. Both ults burnt up, so see if they can maybe get those back online within this half comfortably. Mixwell going to challenge. Going to be peeling away again. The international side, Mimi with a belting shot towards Black there. Gets a dip away, and they could potentially go back towards that A site. But a drift towards B. It looks pretty available. This is going to be hard to hold again. Just a ghost there with Leviathan.
30 seconds left.
Just a nano swarm on the way in though. Mimi really looking to drop some sort of coverage here, cut sight lines. Let's see. Yeah, well, Mimi, found the kill.
Mixwell slipped sight though, so a little bit of room to work here, but I don't think Mixwell's got a great deal of kit left. No, and he's taking a lot of damage here. Fugu on guarding duty as well. Spike gonna go down, trying to go for a little bit of a spam. Swings in, Fugu punishes. Beautiful work. Hitbox through middle, gonna find Fugu, so again, keeping track of this one. This is much better from the international side, finding their footing here now. What can Sergio Ferrara do? It's a laboured approach, but Kaide again. Safe pair of hands for Kaide. Doing very well.
Yeah, if I may interject.
Please.
Yeah, Mimi got that first opening pick with the Q into the smoke in CT. So we saw kind of that
Didn't
opened up
catch
the
that.
sight. Yeah.
Do you want to be a caster? I mean, a tri-cast could work, you know?
Pew, pew. One of these.
Oh, yes, here, just here.
You're
yeah.
right. That's why Leviathan got melted. That was so good.
So damage-wise for the half shield and full shield, effectively talking about the difference between one shot with the Vandal or two shots with the rifles. So I mean that's why it makes you super squishy if you sit inside those smokes. But outside of that, you really have to respect sitting inside these smokes, challenging them, because we see that now in the meta so commonly. Yeah,
that was one of the things that we kind of got. You know, we felt good about smokes in the kind of post-death world is they're usually kind of symmetric. People can sneak into them. Sometimes there are timings where things get a little spicy. So I just wanted to give Clove a little bit of a tool to, you know, if they have the read that there's an opponent there, use the ability to punish them.
It's great to see its versatility throughout this. Already, Mimi getting relatively close to ult. 3 away. Mixwell quite some way off. Smoke there towards Tree. Fugu looking to take that space potentially off the back of the owl drone as well.
Not ready yet.
Again, I feel like they found their rhythm towards the A site, starting to look more comfortable here, but a lovely bomb flash and the swing. Good trade though, Fugu, and the pressure. If Mimi had been able to outdo Black, that was the site on wraps. Not the case. Black holds very well. And now we've got to look towards where the hell that spike's going. Trying to find a little info. Spots no one out by Wine, so again, knowing they're still drifting around here. Mixwell making their way over towards short too. What's he got here for us?
30 seconds left.
Probably looking to slip the smoke here.
Yeah.
Nobody looking towards.
This is nice.
This is Mimi's smoke too that they're creeping through in Tree.
With the contact, that's it. Look at the lovely synergy, forcing Mixwell to respond and traded out by Fugu, but time. 10 seconds now. Fugu in a 1v2. Needs that plant. Fugu.
There's a keyboard mash going on right now.
No!
Is this keybind diff?
Oh no, the setup's not there. What's happened, Fugu? They had to go out and get the keybind set up earlier, man. What's happened? Whose keyboard's he got? Don't give us a technical timeout.
No,
I can't do it.
I can't do a tech pause for a show match. Surely not.
That's our final straw. That's when we walk. We'll have to bring Kevin, the producer, out to pick up. Are you ready to cast with some producers or something? Just leaving it solo down. I'm sorry, mate. Look at that. But luckily, it is just a show match, so no harm, no foul. We get to play on. And now I've got to check back in on those ults, because again, it changes the dynamic so much that I feel like I haven't kept track of an ult's progress in a long time. But actually, Mixwell catching up pretty well here, Mike. He's right back within touching distance of Mimi, who went for a tear here. To hold the angle all down exceptionally low. That's a bit of a problem. Gonna hear the ult being popped. Leviathan fell there?
I think he just got double shocked.
Yeah, he must have done. So I've been watching Jonas's videos. I don't even know he's still got those up. It's all rust these days. Off we go, Mixwell. What are we up to now? What can you do with 3 HP in a dream? This is brutal. A stray bullet might put him down. No ult to depend on either. Gotta be so cautious. That decay. Puts him right down to 1.
Not helping the HP bar, but still the possibility of getting the pick-me-up here.
It's true.
Mixwell can do some damage.
Looking to get proactive. Here it is. That's what I'm waiting on.
Ultimate,
Ult there, coming in. That's beautiful work from Mimi, showing this in pure action. Stunning. Mimi flexing a little bit. Hitbox gonna give him a chance back in. 2v2. Black still low. Fugu trying to hold to one side. Gets overwhelmed. Hitbox back in. 1v1. Black already down. So low on HP. Just gotta watch that smoke. They've done it. Black falls. Game back on.
And that's the scenario we were talking about earlier. Mimi obviously running forward, playing very, very aggressive because you have that get out of jail free card.
Yeah, I just want to shout out YJJ also for that early opening double shock dart pick. And then the 3K to clutch out the round. That was big.
Ridiculous, right? No, the dynamic of this in my head is just going to shift so many of these post plants, even in, like, as said, situations that aren't sitting favorably, maybe in, as said, a 2v3, but you've got a bit of space maybe, where you feel like you could utilize this ult, and you still have that, I don't want to call it a dismiss, but that ability to kind of readjust once you come back in, so you're not instantly punished. So again, there's so much versatility to this. Hitbox getting proactive though, clean shot on YJJ this time. Not allowing any of those shock darts to be unleashed. Mixwell ult ready. Obviously we noted Mimi's invested just last round. At this point, slow progress across the map, but you can see Hitbox getting curious towards middle.
No aggression coming out this round. A Sheriff in hand for Mixwell. I can see him push too far. Fugu, though. He's fixed those keybinds. Leviathan's just been fragging, by the way.
Yeah, Leviathan's kind of nuts. Kind of nuts. And this is who we're waiting on. Does Mixwell decide to get a little more involved here? Has that opportunity to?
Oh, he just heard the drop.
Yeah.
He knows
Should
when.
be aware. How does he decide to play this? Re-smokes and spots a player. Kaide! Backhanding, but here we go. Here's that ult coming into effect now. He's running. He's terrified of Kaide! Kaide is just a monster. Hunts down Mixwell not once, but twice. And tees up the rest of the side.
30 seconds left.
You can see there that how short the window is to try and get it. It's not something you do have a get out of jail free card. It's a small window to be able to reposition.
Yeah, it's 2 seconds long, not very short. If you're alone, sometimes you can run into some awkward situations. I think part of the skill, the ultimate, is knowing when you're actually dead, and you probably should hold the button.
Yeah.
That is one tempting button, you know what I mean?
We've already had Chrissy on the stream. I have heard Legends Never Die, Michael, so got to bring it up. She said she'll buy me a drink for every single one. Yeah, wait a second here. Boogo's got it. The crowd just heartbroken. They were so ready for it, getting so riled up. But no, this is... we've actually got a close game, which is wild, because like normally, whenever we do these show matches when it's a close game, they're like, guys, we're still got the finals to do. But here we go, watching this back, Kaide. Oh, look at Kaide just hunting down poor old Mixwell.
I guess as well, the next question on the back of this, what's the, I guess, window for pulling out your weapon after coming out of the ultimate? How quickly can you, is it the same with like the Euro ultimate where you have a shorty in the back pocket potentially?
I believe it is the same as your result. It might be a little bit faster. I would need to double check.
Okay.
Those values are all really tight. I think it's 0.6 on Reyna,
We're getting into the
0.8 on
geeky
yours.
stuff.
Yeah, this is why we've got Mike out here.
There'll be a low-tar video in a couple of days.
No, in about 5 minutes. He's been counting. Already YJJ. Ooh, thought he might have had an opportunity on that one. Mimi's fallen. Like trying to back away, but the rest of the team's here. And look, if Kaide's still standing, there's still a chance. Kaide's been popping off here. Does have the lockdown as well. But again, just so many players up against them. 5-5.
Not ready.
Close affair between these two. Mixwell. He's probably trying to buy a couple more seconds towards A. Yep. Re-smoking. Keeping them locked out at this point.
No damage coming through here, but you see Jisoo's tagged up as well.
Yeah.
Down to 12 HP, but ultimate available. Lockdown here as well. Black, I don't know. Did you catch a glimpse there?
I don't know if he caught it on the smoke fade between the reinvestment, but certainly feeling something's up.
Faking the TP as well.
Jisoo, that HP is scaring me. They are drifting away from this. 30 seconds there, leaving this late in the day.
Left.
A little nervous
They're trying to
hitbox.
split short?
Might be.
I mean, they have no other options if
Yeah,
they're shift
they've
walking
gotta
here.
go. Hitbox been sharp too. Just waiting around that corner. Does get outdone. Okay, game back on. This plays in Mixwell. This plays back in Black as well. Trying to do some stall here. Look at this late round, how impressive that is. Beautiful synergy, teeing up Black to take down 2. Using that util on Mixwell so well there. Clove looking fantastic.
Yeah, really well cast Q from Mixwell there. I was gonna call out, Mimi did die towards the A side of the map, so I think that's kind of why they were strategizing around ending around the smokes. That's kind of a mind game that I expect to, evolve later. Do you go into double fakes?
Yeah, you absolutely called it.
And I guess the burning question is Clove's ability to kind of play solo controller, or is this more leaning towards a flex controller, something to maybe back up in some of the double controller compositions we see?
Yeah, I think Clove is a little bit weaker if you're playing as a solo controller on maps where you want to play really fast. I think you can pull it off if you play a little slower and wait for the smokes to recharge and you're willing to default and play picks. But I think if you're only rushing, you're going to get outdone by like Omen or Brimstone.
So maybe actually scarily enough alongside a Viper.
Yeah.
The decay and the vulnerability and everything.
Now I'm scared. I always wish we'd seen it brought out here, even a little unorthodox, just to see the potential to it. But as we see, Plant going to be coming in.
Kaide snapping.
I mean, 10s in the final, Kaide before just warming up, you know what I mean? That's actually kind of nuts. Mixwell getting closer now, though. Put down. Just down to 2 here. Leviathan has been really solid, though.
Oh, come on, preventing this. Maybe he does get a glimpse up here. Leviathan again. Kaide's down now.
Okay, still a chance here. Starting to see those late round smokes coming into effect here. Mimi trying to turn the tide a little. Done very well. Spotting out the barrel as well. Noting that final player's position. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Of course, we've got a tied game.
Another question here as well. Once a null command's popped, how does that interact with Clove's, I guess, dead body or where the smokes are then allowed to be placed?
So right now, and this is definitely on the watch list, it does not interact at all. That's something I'll have to keep an eye out for. We just wanted to see the consistent power of the abilities, see how they work, but right now it is not affected by suppression.
Let's go, you guys.
So I guess, yeah, bigger question to that. It seems like you guys are very flexible with being able to see it once it's been put into players' hands, see how it plays out, and being willing to adjust off that. It's not just a final product the second it's out, right?
Yeah, I mean, we are a game as a service. That's something I always talk about at work. It's like, we gotta balance the game as we see it. Oh my god, this crowd.
Yeah, wow.
Well, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Again, this is for a show match. You love to see it. Audience getting warmed up here. Obviously, the final not too far away. The second this is finished, I believe it's about a 20-minute turnaround until the grand final starts. So if you're wondering, once this ends, that Sen Gen G game will be right on the horizon. But we have had such a good opportunity here to potentially see Mimi do some serious damage already. Noting this is going to be this A hit. Mixwell going to find Mimi, and that's a problem. They're winning out all the fights. Jisoo, though, going to control at least one side of it. Oh, Mixwell almost got baited into that, but still able to find what he was looking for.
We were shutting down Leviathan, though, so it's a 2v2. See, obviously, Mimi did fall on this side, so smoke's still possible, but YJJ finds Sergio. Mixwell, 70 HP. Oh, we'll find it. Come soon.
Oh,
He's got the 4K. And a Red Bull clutch here. Beautiful stuff, and actually first I was going to say we hadn't seen any specific examples of the speed boost coming through, that slight buff to movement speed alongside the pick-me-up. What are the sort of timings on that as well?
Yeah, so right now it lasts 10 seconds, and you get the overhealing and the speed for that whole duration.
So we can see it here on the bar, just down on the utility bar, yeah.
Yep.
But how does that mesh?
Come off it.
Still got that player mentality. Love that.
Looking like a Heretics player all over again.
But what's the comparison, for example, versus Neon's ability to move a little quicker?
Yeah, so I kind of justified it to myself, and maybe this is a little bit of designer copium, but I kind of justified it to myself by saying, like, hey, everything you get is temporary compared to, like Reyna's heal. You only get the speed boost and the healing while it's active. Everything else falls off. So I really wanted you to press that gas pedal or get nothing. And so I think this is a, 10 seconds is aggressive. It's a long time for a speed boost for sure, but Neon kind of has that less gated version of being able to run around the map.
Now, let's see if any opportunities present themselves here, but again, the buy not going to be ideal for the international squad. Pretty damage being done though, and Kaide's still firing off. The Viatan going to be falling. Well, noting the player on short, and again, okay. Okay, YJJ's kind of nuts. But does the... okay, yeah, they get the force, though. He's absolutely confirmed. Absolutely confirmed. Mimi and Kaide still standing up against Black Spike. Well within reach. Going to be noted. Kaide waiting. Bounces. We're tied up this game. Pretty damn close.
It's a MasterCard thrifty. I never got to say that before.
There you go.
Look, yeah, we've been
don't. Look,
we'll give you the next Red Bull clutch as well.
Yeah, you can have all.
It's the rite of passage.
You're going to become a caster at this rate if you're not careful. I mean, I don't know if you want that job, really. It's all right, but,
Yeah, this job's pretty fun.
Okay, so now we got to check back in. I can't believe how close this game was. I mean, Team Spain...
I don't know how much trouble I'm going to get in. Dude, I heard the...
Wait, was Kaide teabagging?
Teabagging?
I love this. It's probably like, am I in trouble? Like, you're Kaide, you're fine. Are you kidding? Like, jeez. But can we get a replay of that, however, if possible? Hitbox. Maybe not loving what happened to him last round, so answering back pretty quickly. Mixwell very close to the ult. How dare you steal that? How dare you? We could have had the ult online right now. Well, let's see what we have coming out here. Again, having to respect this side take. There's so much good utility put down. Forging a clean path. The ult going to be coming in as well. And there's the plant. This is looking rough round. Them to hold on to, though. The spam's in play, but didn't connect. As well. Gonna re-smoke towards Heaven. Waiting just on the other side here. Ult now ready.
Can play aggro.
He's looking like he wants to as well. Even just with that sheriff, he fancies it. Maybe the best way to turn the odds this round is they are looking to shift towards short. Maybe expecting... Oh! taking shot. He's praying for death. They're not giving it to him. And on the backlines, Maxwell doesn't even get the chance to die. Fugu, what? Okay, time.
Mixwell has not dead yet, doesn't he?
Oh, doesn't need it. Still standing, still breathing. Evades death itself. Keeps Team Spain moving forward. One up to the good here.
But interesting there, I was curious in the 1v1 situation, you can challenge this post plant and basically have another shot at it.
Yep, yeah, you can put a lot of pressure, especially when that spike's ticking. People start to get nervous, they start to freak out, they're shaking. You just run around the corner and make them fight you again.
Yeah, you're right, yeah, to pull them further away from the spike and really run the clock down, so. A shame we didn't see it, but that's potentially something to keep an eye out for.
Absolutely. They get going off the back of this. Mixwell having plenty of opportunities here. Maybe not the nicest weapon to use it with, but you know.
I mean, seeing the Odin here, the first thing that comes to mind. Oh, okay. YJJ previously good with the Sheriff, but not landed this time around. But I was just thinking towards the Odin spam, particularly on the defense side, this B main will be so hideous to play inside if that medal gets invested with the Odin.
Oh, big swing there from Hitbox, doing really well this time. Ide going down. So the Clutch Queen has been removed. Fugu, the one with the rifle, going to be eliminated. This is rough now. And yet well handled by Hitbox. Team Spain taking a stronger lead now. And have to see if the international side has much to bring to the plate here. Otherwise, where are we at for Mimi? Mimi's still a mile away as well. But you're right, some of those choke points, Mike, are going to be really
I mean, I'm just starting to think now in terms of, you're talking about utility synergies and where there are choke points around the map. What's the AoE of the medal versus the smoke? Is it larger than the smoke, or is it about the same size?
It's pretty similar. I think it's 8 meters, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
So slightly larger than the KO fragment?
I think so. Maybe. I don't know. This is a quiz. That I'm failing right now.
The problem is that you've started Mike off.
Yeah.
Like normally, Mike's
I'm thinking lineups already. I'm thinking, could you block? You could block line of sight of it.
Yep.
Yeah. Usually when I'm at work, I just go look. You know, I just go check.
I guess it helps,
I can't do that right now. I'm standing up over here.
So we'll ask the players, like, can you just line them up for us so we can see? But again, Fugu, clean.
Down A.
Oh, nice from Fugu. Mixwell still has that ult though, so keep that in the back of your mind.
One question I was going to ask as well, with the ultimate, can you retrieve the spike?
Ooh, God, I'm
getting the hard hitting ones now.
I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
We'll harass you on Twitter.
Yeah. I can
find out.
I can check. First thing off the flight to LA.
Done. Yeah, this is gonna be all online. Sergio. Oh, the little peek. It's perfect. Jisoo.
Ultimate though.
Yeah.
No flashes, no TP, no decoy.
Oh, this angle. It's got the. Oh, Jisoo! What a snap! I thought Sergio had that every day of the week.
So yeah, that would be a really interesting interaction to see if, obviously, the spike will fall when Clove dies, and then the ultimate's activated, whether or not you could retrieve that, potentially get it back out of harm's way, back into a safer position to recover, potentially.
Yeah, I think usually because the timer is so short at 2 seconds, you want to get somewhere and then fight.
Yeah.
If the spike is down, I think if you're trying to, like, you know, jump off of Split Heaven or something and chase that thing down, you're probably already in a kind of tough spot.
9-8. Oh man, we've actually had a good game here, which is wild. Like normally, it can be a little one-sided show matches, but whoever picked these players, picked good. Oh! Again, Mixwell still with the ult, so even at a player disadvantage. Oh my God! Look at YJJ just sprints away.
Can't get out.
The damage, the ability to just close down gaps. Kaide with a belter right back, but still. The ability to close down, and again, this is just spurring Mixwell on. It's almost snowballing a little bit. You can see it fully in action. Here he is back once again, spammed out. Yes, Mimi puts him to the grave this time. For the second time of asking. More to be done though, having to respect that lockdown for a little longer.
If Mimi gets 1 kill here, she'll have not dead yet.
Bring it back, let's go. Again, just heard the ult come out from Jisoo, I believe.
Yep, run through, find some information here.
Gotta get moving.
Yeah, time is ticking.
Nice little flash, but there we go. Leviathan gonna find Fugu, is now down on the side. That's fantastic from Jisoo as well, but time. They should just about have that. Yeah, not a problem in the end. I was about to say not a problem, it is close. No, I think they got it. They got it. Oh my god, they don't! That looks so on!
That looks so on.
Look at the time! Mike, I went by the method of the little boop.
When the boop blips.
The bloop. I thought we were in the time frame.
What's the official term for the bubble?
Mike, why are you around me?
Oh my god, I'm shaking now. I think boot blips is probably as good as I've got without looking at the file.
Let's get that in turn. There.
That is crazy.
Like legit, my brain didn't. I thought they had that because of the boot bipping, you know? But here we are. Here we are, close as you like, 10-8 now. Mimi ult is ready. Yeah, okay, but they're gonna surely just run her down here. Trying to run into the loving arms of a supporting teammate, Fugu, but it doesn't matter, overwhelmed
up
there.
in heaven.
Yeah, wait, what?
TP invested here and committed.
Nuts.
This was a set piece coming out from Spain.
They've been running.
Hang on!
What? Why, JJ, where have you just done that from? What the hell's just happened?
Got lockdown as well.
Kaide could do some serious work here. Just getting towards the right spacing of this. I think Hitbox is... Okay, Hitbox is down towards the lower side of things, and YJJ is still looking for some more here. Leviathan on the other side, though. The timing, excellent. Just dipping around that smoke, put into play. The lockdown is there, though. Kaide, what can one player do? That's fantastic. Oh, I thought she had it again. Not this time, though.
Beautiful timing on the smoke from the grave, though, keeping really, really good situational awareness over what's happening. But Mimi, unfortunately, caught off guard here. The sort of situation, again, if there's a teammate swinging onto this, that window is short. It seems a little OP, but the window, it's not a get out of jail free card.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure there was teamwork involved, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to strategize around this ability, that it's not just you get to do whatever you want. Yeah, sometimes you mess things up in video games. That's life.
The official dev line.
Yeah. The Q hits your teammates too, you know.
Ah, there you go. Right, as it stands though, 11-8, Spain's trying to take the lead here. That's an incredible round so far though. Already Hunter's Fury just getting posted, actually catches. Oh, YJJ's kind of nuts.
What? Nearly catching Black as well.
A free haircut off of that. Go on the corner, clean with it too. Ults galore here. Mimi creeping for close up. YJJ though. Keeping control here, and they're starting to dwindle in numbers. Down to 3. Spike should be going down soon. Looking at Mimi. Coming around, still plenty of kit to play with as well.
Scanning ahead.
I think YJJ trying to play Mimi in here. The synergy off the
bait,
charts. Love that. Again, we were worried about the comms, but looking pretty clean. So you're trying to themselves a shot on this. I don't think I would have caught all the players, probably just 2 at this point, but still. Nice shot there towards YJJ. Mixwell looking to try and get involved again. No ult in play here, so that's Mixwell in this. Kaide creeping closer. Sergio again. Oh, it's lovely. Mimi, you got something for us here, though. A 1v1. Mixwell. Mimi. It's going to be Mixwell here. Overhealed, knowing what he's doing. Just really starting to enjoy the agent, it looks like.
Yeah, you could tell he de-peaked, realized he still had the speed, and was like, well, I guess I'm going to go wide now, and took the fight straight to Mimi.
Planted. Last player standing.
Now we're starting to get towards the end of it. 12-8 here. Now the question is, do they close out? Does Team Spain have that?
OT?
Don't say that, Michael. We've got a final.
The crowd
rating.
wants it.
I know, but...
What's the time limit, do you think, on this?
Because they'll start panicking. You know, I'm going to start panicking. I'm going to lose my job. It's not going to go well if that happens. But you know what? I'll take it. I'm down. I'm down to clown. If I get to see more of the agent, I get to see this matchup, the audience, hell yeah. But again, opting straight in for this A-take. All players present. It's going to be down to the international squad to try and retake this one.
Doors removed well ahead of the plant here, so
Planted.
not sure if Mixwell's timing on the smoke's regenerating here. YJJ taking a ton of damage.
Smoke back towards heaven. Kaide, great impact
That's
to
huge.
trade though. They're coming back into it. They're winning out the fight here. And now down to 1. Jisoo gonna have to do some serious lifting here. Well, this one is done.
This is a 1v5 too, Mixwell with not dead yet.
Oh God, you're absolutely right. The odds stacked so heavily against them. Trying to swing in, trying to find a fair fight, and none of it. No! Not the knife! Oh, he's done it with a knife! What a way to round it out. Team Spain, home ground, picking up the show match victory.
A fitting end. And actually a taster for the crowd today, Long, as well.
You love to see it. Mixwell looking comfy there, up on 24 kills on the brand new agent. Great to see the crowd having their home team to cheer for. But the other side, gotta say it as well, Kaide putting up numbers today, looking solid. Mimi showing off a little bit herself as well, but YJJ was a firecracker during this series.
Yeah, it was a real Sova and Sheriff spotlight out there on some of those rounds. Really, really nasty. Awesome double shock entry. You don't get to see that often.
No, you absolutely don't. So again, a real pleasure to get to watch this, to get to see Clove in action as well, seeing some of that capability and possibility. And this is after, I mean, I think these players have had
some hands-on time.
Yeah, a little bit, but not much. You can only imagine what pro teams, pro players are going to be able to achieve once they get the ability to really play this agent, get their hands on, and get, you know, considering, as I said, Michael's starting to nerd out towards the end. They go, well, what about this then? Wait, no, I need you to tell me about this specific thing. And I can imagine the players at home will be doing the same thing here, but
I think we're quite lucky though. We have most of the kind of, I guess, the surface level scenarios or circumstances in this game.